You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail right here on TV8. There's something about waking up in a great early morning after a nice clear night. You get to see all the hues of the sky and the sun is coming up, and it's just a beautiful, picturesque thing. So if you're up like I am, sit back, relax, because Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
It might be fall and you might think things are slipping off for things to do. That's not the case here in Eagle County. We always have something wonderful for you guys to go experience. One of those is the Fall Underground Sound Series over at the Vail Performing Arts Center. That is through the Vail Valley Foundation. They're a wonderful organization, and they bring us so many great things over there, whether you like magic or art or music or theater or comedy. All of those things are at the Vail Performing Arts Center, a wonderful indoor venue, and that we can go check out. Now, the Underground Sound is something where they have 7 shows with 7 drinks for one amazing price. You've got to go check that out because you're going to get so many incredible shows for that one price. Sometimes we go out and spend one night's worth in one night, and then you have 7 more to go to, and you don't really feel like you're paying for them because that's what it's been done already. You've already paid, so that's a great experience. You can go on over to valarpac.org, and there's not a bad seat in that house. Everything is beautiful. They have the little place in the front where you can dance when there's music, and you're just enlightened, you're delighted. They have a merch bar, and they also have place to get a drink and some libations and some snacks. So check it out today. The Vail Performing Arts Center is a wonderful place to go, especially indoors when it's a little chilly out. So check them out today, and we'll be back with more Good Morning Vail right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. You know, as the world evolves, we evolve. As technology evolves, some of us evolve. But I know a lot of you have big techie brains. Well, we have a digital creator that was in and did a nice interview with Gretchen during the week. We're going to take a look at that and find out all about the new technology for digital creating.
I am very, very thrilled to find Instagram. The world of Instagram, I have to say, is awesome because I found this incredible human being. His name is Josh Gooey, like groovy, Gooey, and he's a digital creator that sold everything to travel the world, and now he just has his camera and he has the world, and I am so stoked that you're here. Josh is coming in from Bali. How are you doing, Josh?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Oh my
Appreciate it.
gosh, thank you so much. What time is it in Bali, Josh?
It is 9:20 p.m. Just about to have dinner.
I love
Late
this.
dinner, I guess.
He's being really kind. We pulled Josh from dinner so he could do this interview. He's like, I'll just run back there. It's cool, man. So Josh, you are a digital creator. Tell us your story. You sold everything to travel the world.
I did. Yeah. I had this dream since I was a kid, and it just started fading. Like the longer things went along and you get more embedded in life, and you do things that you're like, I guess this is okay. I guess this is a good route. And I just kind of, I don't know. I got to this point where I realized I was like, if I don't just make a crazy decision, my life is going to go down a paper kind of cookie cutter route.
Right.
And I just was like, I need a really big change. So I sold everything I had. I moved into my friend's place, which was like a couple hours outside the city, and slept on his couch for about 6 months.
Yeah.
It was rough. It was a really tough year, but I did everything I could to save everything I could so I could travel for a year. And I didn't know where I was going to start or where it was going to end or if it was going to end, but I just knew that I needed to just try and do something crazy in life. And it kind of worked out so far.
Josh, I love this so much because obviously I follow you on Instagram and you're so inspirational because you're so positive and you're just stoked on life and you do the local vibe everywhere, which I'm super into. How do you get immersed in with the locals? I feel like you just have that personality that people are drawn to you, magnetic. But yeah, is it just a vibe that you give off, or how does that happen?
I just think I smile like an almost absurd amount.
Yeah,
to the point
I feel you.
And when you travel alone, I'm not always alone, but most of the time I solo travel. Locals, they just, I don't know, people approach you differently when you're alone, especially when you're traveling alone. And it just, it's funny because I'm not even like a crazy friendly person or anything like that. I just kind of embedded myself in these countries, and people just start to approach you, and I just smile a lot. I really value the small conversations that I have with local people, usually when I'm in countries, because I love culture and I love that. And for some reason, I just feel closer with them sometimes than people even from my own demographic. You kind of get there.
I love that you said that because sometimes I feel like strangers you do feel maybe even closer with at some points than your friends because the smile is that universal language, right? It sounds a little Oprah, I get it, but it's truth. It makes everyone just connected. So tell us a little bit about where you've gone on these travels thus far.
Yeah, so it's been pretty wild. I started in the Philippines. I made my way to Bali, and then I went to Vietnam. That was probably the really big turning point in my trip, is going to Vietnam. I got there, and I always had this dream of riding a motorcycle across Vietnam for a month. So I did that, and that's when I really started to get more embedded in kind of local communities and things like that, because it's a bit more off the map. And then I had an opportunity to go on a boat for what was supposed to be 2 months and turned into 4. And we sailed around New Zealand, and we sailed to Fiji, which is really cool. And then 2 days before that ended, I found out I was going to Mongolia to ride a motorcycle across the country. Cool. 2 days later. And that was, as you can imagine, an incredible experience. And then then I went to the Philippines, and then I came to Indonesia, and that's where I am now.
So cool. So very cool. But I also have to say, I love you are so passionate about what you're doing and you're such a happy human, but you're also very real, which I think is so dope. It's so good for people to see that some days traveling solo and traveling where you don't know what you're doing, it's rough. And you say that you're real. You're not like, oh, it's
It
all
sucks
perfect.
sometimes.
Yeah. What is one of the harder things that you've had to endure or something silly that's happened? I know the boat situation, I watched that, but
Mm-hmm. Harder, I think there's a lot, and Mongolia probably was a really tough one because we were riding across the country. I was on a bike, like a bigger bike than I'd ever ridden, and we were camping every night. So we were actually just sleeping in tents, and the trip was incredibly just freestyle,
yeah.
to the point that it's one of those things where you're just there and you're kind of like, I don't know if this is safe. Like, this might be a completely absurd thing to do. And it was really challenging. I mean, I fell a lot. One of the guys actually had to go to the hospital and had to leave the trip. And so just there was a lot of trials and tribulations on that trip. And a lot of times where I was just like, man, I can't leave. I can't get out of here. There's no way out. I'm stuck here now, but I can't believe I'm doing this. And I really hope I survive until the end of it.
It really tests your will. I mean, that's a big moment. That's a big deal. That's awesome. So you're in Bali, which, as you know, we talked a little off camera, is my dream place. I named my dog after Bali. Yes, the country. How are you doing there? Are you loving Bali?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I really love kind of off the beaten traveling. Bali definitely is not that. So I do kind of miss that component while I'm here, but it's extremely convenient, especially where I'm in a position where I have to kind of organize a bunch of things for future trips and things that I'm planning that are really wild.
Right.
And the community here is incredible. To meet so many people that have made similar decisions to me and are as crazy as me and also making it work, it's super inspiring. And you just feel like, wow, I didn't realize that I wasn't alone in this. And there's people doing crazy similar things. It's really cool to brush shoulders with people like that on a daily basis.
Is that who you're out for dinner with? We're going to go deep. Are you?
Yeah.
Yes, with all, because you said you're in this awesome space with all these creators. So you must just feel really alive and have like tons of, I don't know, when I vibe with people like that, I just feel so excited. Yeah.
It's really exciting.
The energy's flowing really good. I love that.
It's exactly it. It's this guy, he's actually my neighbor. His name's Lucian. He's an incredible filmmaker. I'm shouting him out.
Yeah, I love that. No, do it.
His Instagram's at I'm Lucian, but he is Italian and apparently he makes the most incredible pasta. So it's been a big thing we've been hyping up for days.
Cool.
And he told everyone, all these creators that we know, he's going to make a big pasta dinner. It's about 15 of us.
I love that.
Which is a very bold decision on his part, but yeah, it's a good time. Yeah.
I dig it. So, Josh, what is your end game here? I know that you're loving traveling. Can we see you maybe in the future somewhere?
So my end game, I kind of set a long-term goal. Once I realized that this was a thing that I was doing and it was kind of working, I was like, I want to have a TV show.
Cool.
Not necessarily just about me per se, but yes, about me. But like, some of the messages that I'm still figuring out and the things that I'm still learning, I love sharing them. And I want to explore that on a bigger format. That's kind of I don't know if I'd call it an end goal, but that's my next big goal.
After I said that, I was like, you know what? There's no end. It keeps on going and flowing forever. I love that. Josh, what do you think as far as, I know you're so inspirational and you really do have this beautiful positive aura about you and attitude. For other people traveling or want to do what you're doing, what is kind of a piece of advice or a word of wisdom that you would give others?
I think that, and this is ironic because I'm in Bali right now, but my biggest piece of advice, and I tell people I meet here all the time, is that you're not going away. You're not traveling to go somewhere that's similar to home. You're not traveling to do more of the same in a new place. Yeah. You're traveling to experience something new. And when you experience new things and you're around new people who are different than you, you find new parts of yourself. And that's probably one of the most important parts. Try and not get too comfortable going to like these vacation destinations. Not that there's anything wrong with them. They're a good time, but try and really go somewhere a bit more off the path for you. Explore something new. And that's where you're going to find some things and your heart's going to really speak to you. And you're just going to be like, whoa, this is changing me like on a daily basis. And I think that's kind of how I've experienced it, and I've watched people experience this as well. And it's a real thing. That's all I'm saying. But you got to get out there and you got to go places that are a little bit off the path, but it's worth it.
I love that you said that because I'm a firm believer in getting outside of your comfort zone to really find yourself and your truth and living in that moment. Josh, you are so great. Absolutely. You're amazing. We're so happy.
Great.
Thank you. So how can other people find you? Because it's Joshua Gooby. How would you like other people to follow your journey?
Yeah, so guys, if you want to follow my journey, I guess that's what we do now in 2023. You can go to my Instagram, it's at Josh Goovy, or my TikTok and my YouTube are at Josh Adrift. I'm soon going to be posting a YouTube video about traveling across Mongolia and almost killing myself on a daily basis. So awesome. You're welcome to come watch and be happy to have you.
Josh, we loved having you here on Good Morning Vail. I think we're going to hit you up again. We're going to keep on following your journey, and thank you so much for taking the time. Enjoy that pasta.
Do it, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I will. Thank you so much for having me. This is super cool. So I really appreciate it, guys.
Have a great time, Josh, and safe travels, and I'll be talking to you soon.
Likewise. All right.
Bye, Josh. Thank you.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hey, this is Cece from Good Day Vail, and I suggest that you stay tuned for our episode today. You are going to be overwhelmed with our house concert episode. So join us on Good Day Vail.
For my own compositions, I compose in a neoclassical style, so I'm just very much in the Western classical tradition of music that came from Europe. And then that's what I was trained to play, so I play a lot of that music, but I also like to play a lot of the work of living composers. So at the concert on Sunday, I was playing some work by Carla Bley, who's a jazz pianist. I played a piece by Arturo Marquez, who's a Mexican still living composer. And I do like to emphasize living composers, but the general theme is that I pick music that I love, and then I pick a selection of pieces that fits well together. Ones that flow nicely from one to the next, and there's a certain amount of contrast, and nobody gets bored.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. You know we've had a bunch of musicians here in the studio to play and to chat. Well, this week we also had Al Mall. He has played here for us before. He came in to chat with Ben about the music scene here in the Valley. Let's take a look and find out what's going on.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of our favorite things to do here is to help support our local artists and our musicians. And joining me on the couch now is Al Mull, a local singer and songwriter. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So tell me a little bit about your music practice and what you do around the Valley.
Yeah, so I'm a singer-songwriter from Montana. I've been here about 5 years now, and I've just been running around playing all the bars and hotels and wherever they'll let me go.
Well, I've definitely caught you several times around the Valley, and it seems like every week you're somewhere new. Where was your most recent spot that we could have found you at?
So last night was my last one in the Valley for a little while. It's at the Drunken Goat down in Eagle. It's a good spot, a little patio action.
Awesome. So you're kind of wrapping up your shows here in the Valley, and you're going back home for a little while then?
I'm going to go back to Montana. Yeah, I'm playing on the 16th in Glendive, Montana, the 22nd in Missoula, Montana, and then come back here for get the winter fired up and ready for all the opera.
Awesome. So what brought you here to the Vail Valley in the first place?
The Stedman Clinic. My girlfriend works for the Stedman Clinic, or used to work for the Stedman Clinic, so we came down, and it's kind of a world-class situation up there for her, so we came down, and now we can't really imagine leaving.
Understand that for sure. I know a lot of people come here just for the one job but end up falling in love with the community and really finding a good home here. Have you found it an easy transition to kind of take on that music career in a new community and kind of break in?
Yeah, so when I came here, I wasn't a musician. I was working for the Forest Service as a firefighter.
Okay.
And so we came here, and I was kind of like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I looked around, and the Vail Valley is really good at supporting artists. And, it's a place where people really value art, and they're willing to, help us get by. And I kind of saw that, and I've always been writing songs. I've been writing songs for a lot, 12 years. And so I just started kind of going to open mics, and eventually just started performing, and here we are now. I'm full-time.
Awesome. So what's that like that transition from being full-time non-art and more of a traditional career, or a less traditional career as Forest Service firefighter?
Yeah.
But going from that, job to being a full-time artist, I know that can be such a difficult challenge and such a big leap to go, step away from something that's stable and secure and consistent, and then to now kind of be just out on your own, not ever quite entirely sure where that next gig's going to come from, where that next, the next meal is in a lot of ways. How has that transition been, going from having that lifeline, for lack of a better word, to now being purely independent? Yeah, no, it's
been easier for me than I think it is for a lot of people. I really think it's because of the Vail Valley. I when I got here, I was bartending, and I cut firewood for a little while, and kind of worked around, did some construction work, and it's kind of meshing, playing gigs at night, working during the day. And then slowly over time, it's been a real slow burn for me. So it's slowly over time, there's just enough gigs to be all right, we could do this. And also it's easier to do this at night and not work during the day as well. So it's been good. It's been really good.
I imagine that's one of the biggest challenges there, is when you're starting to really get that momentum and things are really starting to get rolling, to be okay, now I don't have any more time. But
No, it's been a huge blessing. I'm giddy about it sometimes. It's been awesome. I love playing the guitar. I wanted to figure out a way I could just play the guitar all day long, so now I can do it. Now I just play the hotel gigs. A lot of nights I'll play a hotel gig during the day and then roll up to Beano's Cabin or something at night and play during the night, and it's awesome.
Awesome. Do you find that when you string a couple of gigs together in a day, do you find that you get tired or worn out towards the end of everything?
Totally. Especially during the winter, when things are really swinging in the Vail Valley, January, Christmas time. There's a lot of work, and I'm a yes man, so I just say yes to everything. And yeah, like I said, I'll play wherever they'll let me. And my fingers, they start falling apart. Your vocal cords start getting kind of raw. But it's not something that I'm too bothered about versus some of my prior jobs.
I can understand that. Being a little bit tired from performing is a little bit different from being tired from swinging a fireman's axe.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's a different game, different kind of hurt.
So let me ask you this: how has this, how has that freedom now helped or impacted your, songwriting? Having that more time, have you found that's really impacted your songwriting?
I have, yeah. I think there's a little bit of imposter syndrome that comes with this job where I feel like I got to work really hard. So my practice is structured in a way where there's writing built into it every day. And, now I have a total excuse to spend a lot of time practicing and writing and trying to improve and produce more material and that kind of thing. So yeah, definitely. I write a lot more now.
It seems to me like a routine, with the practice and the writing and building kind of a, for lack of a better word, arbitrary routine into your day-to-day as an independent artist seems like it's kind of critical to success. And because there's nobody out there saying, hey, you have to practice. Or hey, the song is due on Friday.
Totally, yeah, no, it's I try to look at it just like any other job I've ever had, get up and get to it. And, there's a lot that goes into it for all the artists in the Valley. I've talked to a lot of them, and there's a lot of, you spend a couple hours at the desk every day doing invoicing and all the boring stuff, and then you're practicing, and then you're off to the gig. So it's, you're working around the clock, but it's really rewarding, and you're doing it for yourself, and that feels really good in a way where you're improving at something, and it's for you, and it's not for a company or something.
And you've got a great website that we're showing right now with a lot of photos of past gigs and everything. And if people are interested in reaching out to you, I would imagine that's how they can get a hold of you.
Yeah, so on my website, almall.com, there's a contact form. Just you go scroll down to the bottom. There's a schedule there as well. So if you want to track me down, you can just find me on there, and I keep that updated. And
awesome. And so going back to that that practice and that routine, it seems to me that's really kind of that determining factor in success as an independent artist is doing all of the stuff that has nothing to do with art.
Totally.
I want to go paint, but I don't want to sit there and sign emails,
Yeah. No, I procrastinate just like anybody else, man. I mean, yeah, it's tough to get yourself to sit down at the desk, but at the end of the day, for me, like I said, working for myself and being self-employed in a way is super rewarding, and takes a lot of sacrifice, but it's worth it in the end. It's an awesome gig.
And burnout seems like it's much less of an issue when you're working for yourself, doing the thing that you love.
Well, yeah.
We would love to hear you perform a little bit, but we got to take a quick break and take some weather. So we'll be right back after a short message and a quick weather for some music by Al Mall.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina. que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tva.vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Even your pets can enjoy a ride on the train. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
We are coming back in with Al Mall here on the couch, and he's going to play a couple of his original songs for us. Take it away.
The song is, this is called Howlin' About. I said I'm all out of souls here in Spanish Fork. And I'm pumping gas on my last dime. My lady, she say, must be the last thing made this way. Baby, I ain't the last of them, I'm the first of mine, yeah. 'Cause I don't beg, steal, or borrow. I keep my head down low. And My day will come, I got no doubt. Well, if it don't, though, down the road I go. 'Cause there ain't nothing worth howling about. I won't be the same since I saw your face on the corner Main in Washington. In this land where you love me, that's a land of milk and honey. We're just a couple sleeping dogs in the sun, Lord. 'Cause I don't beg, steal or borrow. I keep my head down low. And my day will come, I got no doubt, Lord. But if it don't, though, down the road I go. 'Cause there ain't nothing worth howling about. Bumblebees see the trees. Lord, I think I fell asleep. It's tall grass and there's lazy clouds. It's all a dream. I guess I locked my knees. The click of the pump, she brought me out. 'Cause I don't beg, steal or borrow. I keep my head down low. But my day will come, I got no doubt, Lord. But if it don't, though, down the road I go. 'Cause it ain't nothing worth howling about.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Even your pets can enjoy a ride on the train. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Hi there, I just wanted to take a moment and introduce myself. My name is Avisha Scarborough, and I'm the host of Vail Vibes, a show about all the amazing stuff going on here in Vail and surrounding areas I'm going to tell you all about so you don't miss a thing. And I just want to say that I love being part of this community, and it's an amazing place to be.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's a lovely Sunday morning, and I have some very special guests with me. I'm very excited about having Tara Novak from, of course, the Eagle Arts and everything else that goes on over there between the murder mysteries and art space and art walk. And you've been here before, so everybody can recognize Tara. And with her is William Pica. Okay, so William is going to be talking about the piano that you guys unveiled this week. Yep. I just want to say something about William. William, you're the most talented person I've ever met. He's opera and classical music, and it's just divine. So I just wanted to put that out there because I see just as an incredible future for you coming about, and I just know that's going to happen.
Well, I'm very flattered. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I was in a play, Tony and Tina's, with William.
And that was great fun. That was
so much fun. And that's where I learned that you had opera talent, because I had to sing some ridiculous song in Spanish, and I didn't know. And then I asked him how it really sounds. I was like, butter.
Santa Lucia, yeah.
Santa Lucia. He even says it better than I say it.
Yeah, walking back, we'd sing, we'd do
but it's just incredible, and I know that you have been in music for basically your whole life. You've told me you've known William since kindergarten.
Yeah.
So tell me what happened last week. I really want to hear all about this exciting unveiling of this piano and who painted it and where it all comes from, because I know you used to have an old piano out there.
Yeah, we had a piano a couple years ago that we had a college student paint, and we put it out on the street. And,
nice.
And everybody loved it, but it did get beat up pretty fast. So we were offered another piano through Eagle Arts nonprofit down in Eagle, and we're stationed at Art Space on Broadway. And Nikki, this local down in Eagle, she donated the piano to us, and so we collected funds, and we got some grant money from Town of Eagle, and we decided to have it on, do another one on Broadway, and so we awarded Elkie Wells, is a local artist. She's a Vail Valley Art Guild member.
Nice.
We had her paint the piano in pretty much whatever design she chose. And she went over the top with a big top. So she did it in kind of a big top circus design, and she even went so far as to cover the seat with sunbrella fabric that matches with black and white stripes. And so it's red and white striped and black and white striped with, the Harlequin diamonds down the side, and a cool mural on the back of it that we cover with. We cover the back with artist canvases,
nice,
so that it can be, so that we protect the innards of the piano, but yet it still doesn't buffer the sound too much. And then the artist is able to paint the back of it, and so she painted it. It's so bright and happy, and really inviting. And so we were able to also purchase proper caster wheels for it and a cover.
Nice.
And so, everybody's all scared about it being out on the street and getting weathered. But it's going to happen. It's a community piano.
That's what it does.
And that's what happens with this type of artwork, is that it's temporary.
Sure.
And so it's okay.
Well, we were showing pictures of it while you were chatting. We
Okay.
saw a few pictures of it, and it doesn't do it justice, you guys. You have to go down to Eagle to see it in person.
Right.
It's just bright, it's brilliant, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And anybody can just go on up and play away.
Yeah, so we revealed it last Friday, on the second Friday of the month. And we invited a whole bunch of our followers from, Art Walks and Art Space and whatnot to come down and enjoy it. So we rolled it out onto the corner of 2nd and Broadway, and I invited some students to come down and
William, one of them.
Yeah, and play it. And so we had a handful of young adults come down and
Nice.
and share their talents with us. And
That's amazing.
You might be showing some of them.
Yeah,
and,
we were showing.
And so we had a bunch of people that came out and to enjoy it, and it was fantastic. And William was our
The main event.
The main event.
Well,
he was
I heard
the headliner.
Yeah, I heard that everybody, when you were playing, just stopped what they were doing and all just gathered around and just were watching in awe.
It was sort of similar to that.
Does that feel good?
Oh, it felt great. I love it. That's why I do
What did you
it.
play?
So I played some Chopin here and there, some nocturnes, some mazurkas.
The stuff we hear every day.
With no sheet music, no
What?
less.
It's all in your head?
Yeah, and then I played an excerpt from the Polonaise in A flat by Frédéric Chopin. As you can tell, I love Chopin. He's my favorite composer.
That's so cute.
But then
love
I also had a chance to unveil some improvisations in some of my own works, which I was really grateful for that opportunity.
So you actually write and create your own classical music?
I certainly do.
My gosh. Oh my God. I know you're going on vacation, but when you come back, will you please come back and play something for us or sing or something?
Of course, I would love to be back.
We're not making him do it this morning because it's early, and I know that
it
an
is.
opera voice has to really get warmed up. And you have to really work that out. I've heard him sing, you guys. I almost started to cry. It was the most beautiful sound I've ever heard. It was really impressive. And you're young, so you just have this incredible life ahead of you. Obviously, you're going to make your way into the music world and the theater world and everything like that, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I started out doing live theater.
You did.
And I did it through the high school here. I've been on here a few times, early in the morning, doing interviews and whatnot to promote the shows up at Mountain Dew. But live theater is similar to what opera is. It's different every night. You go out, and the environment's totally different. The crowd is totally different. The only thing that is not similar to live theater is the music aspect, and that also plays a heavy role. But
yes, it does. I want to squash a myth. Because people hear the word classical or opera, and they're like, they think only hoity-toity people, stuffy people go to that. And I can tell you that is not true.
No.
I mean, look at him. I mean, you love this. So people of all genres, generations, everything really do appreciate this kind of music. It's not something that's just for, the uppity people that wear that old thing on their face, all the time. It's not that. And I'm squashing that myth today with you guys because it's really something so special, and when you hear it, you just melt away. It's absolutely beautiful.
Truly, it's an ennobling art. It's something that allows the higher expression of the individual person who can do it. And the most beautiful part is that you find a place for yourself to enjoy that. You find a place for yourself in that, composer or musician's mind, and you find an identity with it.
Nice. So anybody that goes, they might be looking at something or listening to something a little bit different than everybody else because they're creating their own fantasy around it.
Right. They're creating
the story.
Yeah,
precisely.
fantasy story, but it's so cool because sometimes when you hear the music and it's only instrumental, I can get an entire background scenery in my mind, like a movie play or something.
Yeah.
You know, when you get,
Right.
like if it's a rush, you can see like lovers rushing off a bridge in the dark in the clouds. I mean, it's just weird how music can really paint a picture for you in your mind. And I really feel like classical does it because most of it is.
It could pull you out of a mood and,
sure.
change your mood,
Oh,
you know,
yes.
dramatically, you know, and it can make you cry. I mean, when he
Music
plays,
makes me cry.
when he plays, like my heart just like is,
Yeah.
like gets warm, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Like
It's
and,
haunting
and
almost.
everybody, you know, our friends that also know William were there on that last Friday, and we all had that same experience. And so I wanted to bring him on TV with us this morning and
I
give
just love
him a
him.
chance to express himself and talk about what his goals are in his future in music, because I think it's really important,
Yes.
and that's part of our mission with the Eagle Arts is to nurture and, you know, and coach and give local artists opportunities to shine
For growth,
and
too.
growth, and opportunities to share themselves with the community and connect, and you know, because you never know where this is going to go. And I just, you know, as we were talking about, I'm like, we feel like he's going to be famous someday.
God.
And
I
you
have
know,
a whole vision. I have a visual, everybody.
Let's give him this opportunity to shine. You know,
I totally have this visual of him doing one of these.
Yeah.
But with the tails, and you just get up from that piano, and people are like, look, goosebumps, it's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, I do feel like that. I have a question, because for everybody who's watching right now and they have kids that might have an interest in something, why is the Eagle Arts so important for our kids? I mean, number one, you can end up just like this amazing person right here, but there's a lot of aspects to Eagle Arts for the kids to grow, learn, and get off the phones and just be present.
Yeah.
Something beautiful about that.
With the events that we put on and these programs like the community piano, it allows families and kids and adults to come down and talk to artists when we have the booths on the street or in the park, to be able to show their artwork. We've done, you know, we've showcased the students from, you know, Eagle Valley and from Battle Mountain high schools. It gives them an opportunity to get out of their shell, connect with professional artists who can coach them on how to frame their stuff, how to show their stuff, how to perform, give them an opportunity to have their band or come play the community piano in front of the community, and we nurture them on like how to do this. And if we see a special promise and have an opportunity to exploit that,
sure.
That's what we'd like to do, and
I think
we
it's
work
wonderful.
with Bravo also.
Yeah.
So we've had Bravo Vail a few summers come and do like a recital. So
Nice.
the students do violin and piano
Oh my gosh.
during Art Walk, and everybody gets a chance to see what these young amazing musicians do, and help them progress and give them opportunities to shine. And
Wow.
so that's, there's not, we have a lot of things going on in our valley, but it's one of the things that we really focus on for Eagle
Sure.
Arts and in Eagle is providing these opportunities for locals.
Right.
And, and really being on these shows and, in the newspaper and
Sure.
online and whatnot, and showing off what our locals have to offer.
Well, I can say that you pretty much shelled it up just like that. I really believe in the arts. I really believe in Eagle Arts. And a lot of these kids go on to play with the Porchlight Players and the Vail Valley Theater Company. They grow and they learn and they get acting skills and improvisational skills and music all combined. And it's such a beautiful thing. I highly recommend getting in touch with Tara over at Eagle Arts. And do me a favor. I know you're leaving, but right here, everybody is going to give me a promise to come sing opera when you get back in December.
I promise.
Yay!
I pinky promise.
All right, well, that's a beautiful thing. I can't
Awesome.
thank you guys enough.
Thanks for having us.
And for bringing light to Eagle Arts, and just lovely man. I just see so many big things for you, and I'm really excited for you. It's William Pica, and of course, Tara Novak
Come
from...
play the piano on Broadway.
Yes, go play the piano
it's
on
there
Broadway
every
and go
day.
shop and eat and see the new bar that's opening up and everything else.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks
it's been
for
such
having
a
us.
pleasure
Thank you
to
for
chat
having
with you
us.
guys. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
When making money is the aim, these kids, they bring their game. They're the biz kids.
Can you dig it? Real businesses by real biz kids. Watch and learn tips on how to start your own business.
Right on.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Lion's Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lion's Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome back to the second hour of Good Morning Vail on TV8. It's Sunday morning. We've had a great first hour showing you so many great clips, and we're going to do a little exercising and so much more today. So get ready for the second hour of Good Morning Vail because it starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day.
Hi again, everybody. It's Liz. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Oh, shit. Sorry. It's a Monday. It's a Sunday morning. And I shouldn't say hi again because do I come out of something? I didn't even think about that. That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Who likes to get outside, get fit, feel good, enjoy music, food, and games? Well, who doesn't, right? We all love it, and I'm going to tell you about something super cool. It's called Climate for Climate. Climb it for climate. Okay, so that's going to be really cool. It's taking place next Saturday from 10 to 2, and it's basically celebrating sustainability, live music, and interactive challenges. So what we're going to do is we're going to show up, we're going to climb Berry Picker, which is going to be super, super fun. And as you're doing the hikes, there's going to be music playing along. And the Runaway Grooms are one of the musicians over there, and they're just fantastic. You know, we've had them here on the show, and they're just super wonderful. So get out there, and you're going to have a mountaintop party when you get to the top at Walking Mountains, everybody. And we're going to be hiking on Berry Picker and enjoying all the great music and games for the kids and everything else. So it's interactive, it's fun, it's healthy, it's a beautiful experience. So let's all do it together, shall we? It's next Saturday, Climate for Climate, on the 23rd over at Walking Mountains. So we will see you there, and we have so much more of Good Morning Vail on TV right here for your Sunday right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Hey there, I'm Cece Zach with Good Day Vail. And recently I had a great time sitting down with two individuals that are extraordinarily passionate about pickleball. And it is the #1 rage in the United States. So stay tuned for that Good Day Vail episode where we have an expert, an instructor, as well as a local who is just learning about pickleball and what it means to her in this valley. So stay tuned for the pickleball episode.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw, host of TV8 Vail. From fashion to food, from film to festivals, experience a unique look at the boutiques, spas, restaurants, and venues that make the Valley so special. Join me for Glitz and Glam. Find it in Good Morning Vail or at our website at tv8vail.com. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. We love to work hard here, play hard, and get a little dirty, don't we? But we also like a little glitz and a little glam in our life. Let's go to Gretchen for Glitz and Glam to find out where she is today.
Welcome to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw, here in beautiful Lion's Head. I am so excited to show you the Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Let's take a look. Welcome to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw. I'm so excited to be at the Lion's Head Jewelers Mineral and Fossil Gallery here with Tina, who I adore, and she knows all things minerals, fossils, and I have to say crystals, which I love. How are you doing, Tina?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. I am so in awe of this store. It's a gallery, it's a store. It's like a one-stop shop. It's a moment. I feel like it's literally a vibe. I love it here.
Yeah, we love to just spread positive energy. We have lots of beautiful crystals, jewelry, fossils, something for everybody.
And that's what I really love is looking outside, looking in. It is high end and it's beautiful, but there's children coming in here learning about especially the woolly mammoth behind us.
Yeah, he's really a sight to see. He's our new baby of the gallery. We love to have families in here. We love to educate. We love to learn. So we just like to keep it, light and airy and fun.
And I love all the crystals, the fossils, and it's so neat because I saw earlier when the store was open that a woman came in here and she was drawn to a certain crystal. And you have crystals all different sizes, prices, something for everyone, like you were saying.
Yeah, we definitely believe that crystals find you. You don't really find your crystals, they pick you.
I love that.
So it's kind of like a beautiful thing to come in here and look at different crystals and see different fossils and just like kind of explore the store. And we love educating and just like letting people know what things are.
And who is the newest member of this store that is right behind us?
This is Manny the Mammoth. He is just an incredible specimen. We got him a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's just so cool to think that a creature from the Ice Age is in our gallery.
So awesome.
Super cool. So they roamed the earth about 300,000 years ago, and then they went extinct between 4,000 to 10,000 years ago. So that's about the age of Manny.
And how did he, sorry to interrupt you, but how did he get called Manny? How did he get his name?
The kids just would come in and Manny from Ice Age, the movie.
Oh, okay,
yeah, and so it kind of just fit with him, and that's his coined name now. Yeah.
Well, and I love that I know he is for sale as well.
Yeah.
But you said you're going to keep him here for a while so people can really learn all about Manny. And that's something I love about this store is that you come in and it's an experience. You can buy things, you can look at things, you are learning from other people. You're really educated and knowledgeable. Everyone that works here knows about obviously about everything, but especially about Manny. So it's really cool. Kind of museum trip like.
Kind of, yeah. And I think that we all just take pride in the fact that we try to learn as much as we can about every fossil that comes through here. And we know a lot about minerals and the chemical makeups of the minerals too.
So
and we just try to educate ourselves, and we have a lot of geologists and paleontologists that come through, and they actually educate us, which is really nice too.
That's so neat. Yeah.
So it's just like we coin ourselves as just kind of also, you can look at beautiful things, but you could also learn a lot about history and beautiful things as well.
I love that. And I know that something that is really different and makes you guys unique is the price points.
Right.
There is something for everyone in here. We just saw a little girl buy, I think I'm going to get one too, a really neat, was it quartz or a crystal? It was the healing the heart.
Yeah, a selenite heart. Yeah, we have price points everywhere. So if you're a high-end collector, we have something for you. If you're a family coming in looking for something like just a little gift to take home with you, we have lots of different price points. $5 all the way up to thousands of dollars in the gallery. So something for everybody.
That is so amazing. And what is your favorite part? I know that working here must be a dream come true, especially for you, who loves crystals and loves all of that.
Yeah, it was all, everything happens for a reason, and I don't really call this a job. It's really a passion of mine.
Yeah.
I love crystals. I love learning, and every day is such a learning experience. So.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
And do you find that, because I know you're right in the heart of Lion's Head, where are you located exactly, just so everyone kind of knows?
We're located up the stairs from the ice rink, and we're kind of in the heart of Lion's Head, so we're kind of centrally located.
Cool. And Do you see a lot of families come through here? Do you see just, who are your main buyers? Or is it across the board, like you were saying?
It's across the board. It's such a beautiful thing. We have people from all over the world that come in and visit us. We also have tons of families in here, and we just love talking about everything that there is to talk about. So.
Well, right now you have, I can't wait to show everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, there are crystals all around. The energy feels so good. There's fossils. There's Manny, our dear friend behind us. I know this is really hard, loaded question, but what is your favorite, if you had to pick a few items in the store right now, because I know you have things coming and going.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorites?
I have a clear quartz over there that I love dearly, so I'll be sad when she leaves.
I was going to say that has to be hard. You're like, I'll buy.
It's all energy. The woolly rhino in the window, who is also going to be leaving, but we have another one coming in because I didn't even know a whole lot, so I'm very educated in what he now is.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're all special in their own ways.
You're like, right, we don't discriminate against the different crystals.
I love all the babies in
all
here.
The babies.
Yeah.
And I saw in the window there were some, they're the kind of toys for kids as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that, because I thought that was really interesting as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we have Bumblebee and Optimus Prime, and it's.
How did I not know that?
I know. Recycled metal artist from Las Vegas.
Cool.
You could see some of their bigger pieces at like Caesar's Palace and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
But we carry the smaller guys, and they're a big hit. And like I said, it's all recycled car parts and motorcycle parts, and so they're really unique.
But I know, I'm a big fan of this store. Obviously, I shouldn't even say store, it's a space. It
Yeah.
really is a moment.
It is. It is a moment. It is an experience.
Yeah. I like that better. It's more, classier, an experience. But truly, you come in here and you're just in awe of everything. And then to think that you can not only take it all in, but you can buy it and you can purchase it is pretty amazing. Yeah.
We love everyone to come in and take a piece home, whatever calls to you. And that's the biggest thing is we just love seeing the energy flow through here and spreading positive energy.
And you can feel it. I mean, the moment today has been a rush day, it's so much going on and we're all a little tired from the summer, and I walked in and I felt refreshed and good and just good vibes, centered, I should say.
Yeah, we're really mindful as a team from the top down. We're all family. And we are really mindful of where we put certain things, and we're very aware of all the energy and like how it flows.
So Tina, I know we've talked a lot about the fossils and as well as beautiful crystals, but I know you guys have gorgeous jewelry. Tell me a little bit about that, because I was kind of eyeing it as I came in.
We have lots of beautiful jewelry. We have a wide range of jewelry as well. We have everything from very high-end GIA certified rubies, sapphires, and diamonds and gold. We have lots of sterling silver and different minerals in that respect too.
And I saw some turquoise. I am obsessed with turquoise. You have like a wall. I was so excited. Yeah.
We're really proud of our Native American section.
Cool.
Just gorgeous jewelry from New Mexico and Arizona. All different types of turquoise from all over, set in sterling silver.
I love that. The jewelry is stunning. I'm
Thank
like,
you.
if anyone wants to get me a piece.
Yeah, they're really beautiful pieces, and I think that a lot of people, we have like a wide variety of for everybody's taste.
I agree. It's stunning. Thank you so much for everything today. It's been, I can't wait to come in and shop.
Yeah, you're welcome. Come again.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
And keep right here for more of the glitz and glam with Gretchen.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde con una repetición de 7:30 a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Hello everyone, I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals now, check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
Hi, Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
Welcome back, everybody. Now, you know on Sundays we usually do something on the floor, on a mat, some sort of exercise. Well, I'm wounded right now, so I can't do it, but I still want you guys to get a dose of some exercise. A couple of weeks ago, we did some Pilates here. We're going to replay that so you can get a little exercise to start off your Sunday. Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's Sunday morning, and what better way to start your day than with exercise? We've already learned a little bit of yoga, but now we have a very special, exciting experience with Pilates. Now, this is probably going to be, for me, really the first time I'm learning it. I've done a couple of things on a Pilates ball, but I don't really know anything about Pilates. This is Michelle Levere, everybody. She is a personal instructor for so many great things, but Pilates is one of the great things that you teach. What are the great benefits of Pilates as opposed to other exercises that we have in our reach?
So Pilates is something, it's actually the only exercise I know that you can do your whole life, well into your hundreds, that's never detrimental for your body.
Wow.
Everything starts in the core. And the core, like the base of a house, when it's strong, the rest of your body is strong. So the strength starts in the core and then it goes out, through the limbs, and it also aligns your spine. And Joseph Pilates, the founder of Pilates, always said you're only as old as your spine is. So as we get older and we don't use it as much to do somersaults and cartwheels and all the kind of spinal movement, we lose it, right?
Yes.
So that's why people think we start to shrink as we get older. We don't really shrink. It's the space between the vertebra, the muscles, the atrophy. And so doing Pilates, you can keep that space, you can keep that length, those muscles, that alignment, that mobility, and stay tall.
I'm going to be 5'3" for the rest of my life.
Yeah, so it's awesome for your posture.
I love that.
All ballerinas, do it because it's so great for your core, and that's why they're so strong, right? And able to move so beautifully.
It's amazing. Now, the core, for those of us who are unsure, now, I always think of the core as my stomach.
Yeah.
But it's really the entire base of your middle, right?
Yes. Even your inner thighs are part of your midline, so those are included in your core. We have so many layers of abs that in other exercises other forms of exercise, we never really tap in so deep to, for instance, the transverse abdominis, which is the deepest layer of our abdominals. And in Pilates, you feel that. So it's kind of like you start to feel all these muscles you never knew you had.
Yeah, well, I didn't know abs were plural. I have an ab.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. You gain amazing body awareness. It's so great for rehabilitation.
Nice.
It improves any other activity or sport that you do, you know, tenfold. You get, even golfers get really strong in their golf swing. You know, the golf ball. I'm not a golfer, so I don't know all the terms.
That swinging thing
goes a lot further. Yeah, and it just keeps you really young and mobile in your body and feeling good.
I have to say that I'm really excited to learn a little bit about Pilates because, number one, I feel like you don't injure yourself as much with doing something with Pilates as well because it's controlled.
Yes,
is that right?
Yes, and you, like I said, you learn body awareness, which is the greatest gift of Pilates. However, so you, in any situation, you know how to move your body properly. Also, you really support all your joints with, you know, the supporting muscles that you build in Pilates and stuff like that. So when you're on the hill skiing, or even if you do get injured, your recovery is a lot faster.
Oh, nice.
Same thing with pregnancy. If you do Pilates before, you bounce back really.
Hear that, people?
Well, your body bounces back faster, yeah.
Did you hear that, people? You can really just have a kid and still look amazing. No, this is really cool. I know that there are so many great benefits to Pilates. For somebody like me who's a beginner, what would you say is the benefit that I will receive? Let's say I'm doing a thing with you this morning. We're going to learn a couple of moves. What's the best benefit I will receive after today?
Probably feeling your abs.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know. I would love to feel that.
Especially like the lower abs, a lot of women say are hard for them to feel.
Especially after a certain age.
Yeah, and you can definitely feel those again in Pilates.
And as long as, you know, I mean, like I know sit-ups are not that great for the back and things like that. So these are exercises that won't hurt you. And I mean, the only crunches I do are Nestle's. So we're not doing crunches, okay? So this is going to be really exciting. Michelle, you have, I know you work through Revolution Power Yoga, but you also have your own private practice.
Yeah.
And you can teach people several different forms of wellness and health. How do people reach you to find out how they can have either an at-home session, which is a private, or maybe some group sessions or whatever it is that you do? How do people find you?
Yeah, so my business is La Femme Wellness. I'm an acupuncturist and a Stop Pilates instructor. I specialize in back pain, in fertility, hormones, all women's health, and also skincare. I do microneedling, which is amazing.
Oh.
And I've been doing Pilates for over 20 years now and stretch therapy. So I work out of different studios. I sub or do privates throughout the Valley. 10 a.m. Monday morning at Revolution is a mat class. It's amazing. You would love that, Liz. And yeah, every Monday morning at 10 a.m. it's mat. Anybody, any level can get on their mats and do it. I teach machine classes at different studios, Synergy, all over. I think we're going to be getting a reformer in Revolution soon. So I'm available for privates there. As far as, you know, in-home stuff, you can contact me at my cell or on my website is lafemmewellness.com. And my cell phone's 248-686-6516. And I will see, you know, as much as I have time for in-home privates, but I can also help you find an amazing instructor. I'm in the middle right now of creating an online platform.
Nice.
So it's reachable for everyone.
That's incredible. And we all want to do something special for ourselves. And I like the idea that you work with females and hormones and all that good stuff because, man, we hit a certain age and everything just goes to you know what. And, I mean, a lot of us have it. I won't even show my upper arms right now because they're like soft and flappy, and I hate that.
Well, acupuncture can help you with that. It's
Acupuncture?
raising your chi, yeah, because our checking chi starts to sag. So with
Oh my God, I need to up my chi.
A combo of Pilates and acupuncture is really the answer for that.
I am so. I got that number in my head now because let me tell you something. My arms are my biggest thing right now. I'm very obsessed with. I want to firm them up, and and women, we get that blah, 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 blah thing going on. We get the hormones, we get the belly, and we get all that other stuff. But for anybody, men included, something to start your day with, to give yourself a little bit of empowerment, a little bit of freedom, a little bit of exercise, and your day is a much better experience. You just feel more alive, you feel more awake, you feel special, you feel like you're good to yourself. Have a little self-love, a little self-care, and then your day is just primo.
Yeah, men love it too, and you feel so good after moving your body.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, this is exciting. We have Michelle Levere here for your Sunday morning exercises. When we come back, we're going to learn a couple of moves with Michelle. So get your mats, get your clothing ready, and we are going to get ready to do some exercises for your Sunday morning right here on Good Morning Vail. We are TV8. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Welcome back to your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. We have the lovely Michelle Levere behind me. We are getting our Pilates on this morning. I hope you're sitting down on a mat. You can follow along. I'm a newbie and a beginner, so I know you can pull it off too. Michelle, what are we going to do to start off the workout?
So we're going to do just a little bit of opening and then get your abs fired up.
Perfect.
Then we're going to get into your hips and stretch them because you told me that your low back and your hips are a little tight.
Always.
By stretching the hip flexors, that will solve both those problems.
I love it. Okay.
So I just wanted to say first, we have 2 layered yoga mats here today, which you can do, or you could do a Pilates mat, which is a bit thicker, because we have a lot of work rolling on our spine in Pilates, so you want more padding than you would in stuff like yoga. Yeah.
All right, so a thicker mat than yoga mat for Pilates.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of fun props. Today we just have our bodies, which is totally fine.
My body is a prop.
Props can make it more difficult and challenge you, but they can also make things more easier and get you into positions that you can't get into yourself just yet.
Okay, I like that.
So we might get a little bit creative with some props if we figure out that we need them, okay? I'm gonna have you first laying on your back.
All right, everybody, on your backs.
And bring your arms out to a T, palms down, and make sure that those hands are just a little bit lower than the shoulders.
Okay.
So for no strain. And bring those feet apart as wide as your mat, knees still bent. And I'm just going to have you start to windshield wiper your hips side to side.
On my hips?
Yep, just to get a little
Like
bit of
that?
an opening so we don't shock your body. Perfect.
It actually feels good.
Yeah.
You can feel this part here opening up.
It's amazing. You can do this from your bed every morning.
Oh, everybody,
like
let's just have
stretch.
coffee on our backs.
And really pull that belly button to your spine.
I have to remember that part.
As you're doing that, and kind of exhale. Inhale through the center, exhale to the other side. There, beautiful. And keep just breathing, let it feel good for you. And then the next time we go to the right, we're gonna hold it there, okay? And I want you to really think about pushing the left glute, the left butt muscle, through the front of the left hip flexor to start to open it up.
So do I squeeze it?
Yep, pushing this glute through
okay.
the front. Reaching long through the front of your thigh.
My butt cheek is shaking.
Already. See if you can get your knee to tap the floor a little bit. So you get a really nice stretch there. And think about really pulling up from the hip through the core up to your armpit and just breathe into that.
I mean, like
stretching your whole side.
You can literally feel the entire side.
It feels
stretching.
good. And
It
this
does.
might be the only moment you get for yourself today to just be in your body, which is so important.
Oh
so,
gosh, remember that, everybody.
soak it up. And then I want you to, again, pull your belly button to your spine. Think about your abs hugging your spine like this special gift it is, and then bring your knees over towards me. And we're going to do the same thing on this side.
It makes it easier to turn, too.
So keep your feet.
Oh, right.
Yep, wide apart. There you go. Beautiful. And same thing, really pushing this glute muscle, this butt through the front of the hip flexor.
Mushy, mushy, mush.
Reaching down, pulling up through your side body, and really just breathe into that, trying to create length.
It feels good. Good night.
And then when you're ready, again, hug your abs around that spine, bringing it back to the center.
It makes it easier to move, too, when you bring your belly button in.
Beautiful. We're going to bring those arms straight up to the ceiling. Yeah, because that drawing your belly button to your spine really supports your spine with your abdominals.
All right, I like that.
We're going to bring those feet in alignment with your hips,
Okay.
knees, and ankles.
There we
and
go.
I want you to think about keeping your sits bones really heavy. So other way, sending them, heavily anchored to the mat. This is called neutral. We're in our natural curves of our spine.
Okay, I can feel that.
Without lifting your head off the mat, I just want you to nod your chin to lengthen the back of the neck and then release it. We're going to do that 2 more times. So you're just going to exhale, kind of nod your chin and then release it, waking up those muscles so we don't strain them, okay? We're going to go 1 more time. This time we're going to keep the chin knotted. And then head, neck, and shoulders are going to flex up off the mat. You're going to look down at your belly button. Keep going until your arms are floating by your sides. Now keep those sits bones heavy to the mat. Drop them heavy.
all the way down, try and crush my fingers. There you go. Hold it up there. I want you to take an inhale, drawing your belly button away from your t-shirt.
Okay.
And then exhale, slowly lower back down. We're going to do that 2 more times, okay?
And then come back down like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Slightly nod the chin, exhale, flexing up. Blow like you're blowing out through a straw. Belly button comes to your spine. Holding it there. Inhale, pull those abs in tighter. Exhale, all the way down. We're going to go 1 more time, okay?
Okay.
Nod that chin, exhale, coming up 2, 3. Beautiful. Circle your hands behind your head. Without clasping your hands, keep the elbows wide.
Okay.
Fingers can intertwine, but don't clasp.
Okay.
You're going to come up until both shoulder blades are up off the mat. So think about drawing your bottom rib to your belly button and then lower down till your head touches the mat and then come back up. I want you to do about 5 of those, okay?
Oh, that hurts. You got
Exhale. 1. Good. All the way down. Keep it going. Exhaling 3. Beautiful. Give me 2 more. Still just in the warm-up.
This is a warm-up.
1 more time. Exhale. Bring it up. So different than crunches. Crunches, we're coming forward. We're rounding, right? So we want to keep those elbows wide. Now stay up there. Baby pulses up. I want to see how many wrinkles you can make in that t-shirt.
Look at my face.
Pretend you're a human juice presser, okay?
Oh, gosh.
Making me some fresh squeezed orange juice on Sunday morning.
I'm squeezing something. I don't know if it's juice.
Let's go 1 more time. You're going to hold it there, okay? If you need a break, let me know. You're going to bring this right leg up to tabletop, 90-degree angle, perfect. And then left leg to join it. Now we're going to go into an imprint. So that's another pelvic form to support your back. So I want you to think about drawing your pubic bone to your belly button. And take a break. Take a break. Breathe.
It hurts, you guys.
That's how we build the abs, okay?
Oh my God. You have to start off with something to start with, I think. Okay.
And feel like you're low. Yeah. Those are your upper abs. They cover your rib cage.
Oh, no.
Your rectus abdominis. So come up real tight. Squeeze me that orange juice. Now stay tight and push your right heel across the room like you're trying to break through the wall. Exhale. And then switch legs. Go. Yes. Come up a little higher.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can.
That's okay. Give me 2 more. So usually we do about 10 of those. But freeze here. Twist towards your bent knee with your opposite armpit, so your right armpit, and then switch sides. So think about armpit rather than elbow touching that knee, okay? All right, so we're already feeling it. I think we're going to move on.
Yay! Okay, this is hard. This is hard. Okay.
So there's so much we can do, but I want to get with you into opening those hip flexors to help your back and stuff.
Okay.
So we're going to try to roll up first. If not, I'm going to have you just get up, okay? But let's squeeze those inner thighs together. Send those legs long. Point your toes. Arms reaching back overhead. You're doing amazing, okay? Slightly nod the chin. Exhale, try and roll all the way over to your toes, coming up, 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 up. Oh, you got it. You're amazing.
I'm dizzy. Dizzy.
When you're ready, I'm going to have you come to standing at the back edge of your mat,
okay? Okay, I can tell everybody that Pilates is going to kick your booty, but I can feel it already, so I know this works.
Yeah.
Wow.
You'll feel it tomorrow,
So out of
maybe, if
shape.
you go to reach for something.
Or if I go to sit up.
That too. Okay, arms up nice and tall. And I want you to bring your big toes a little closer together so you're in really good alignment. Good. We're going to start with the head. I want you to nod the chin and roll down 1 vertebra in your spine at a time, pushing your belly button to your spine until your hands touch the floor. If you need to bend your knees to get there, that's totally fine. Okay, keep that belly button protecting your spine. And then I want you to walk out 4 big walks to a plank position with your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Look at you.
Look at me go.
Shift those shoulders right over your hands or bring your hands under your shoulders. Okay. Now I want you to, however you need to get there, bring your right foot in between your hands. Inch it there a little more till it's right. Yes, there you go. Great,
All right.
Great way to get there. So we're going to keep pushing back into your back heel. Keep the front knee right over your front heel.
Okay.
Lock out your left knee, and then I want you to pulse down through your hips. Slow, deep pulses. We're going to do about 20. So straight down, not moving forward or back. Lift your head up so it's not hanging. There you go. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades together here.
All right.
And just pulse straight down. Can you feel any opening in the front of here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ow.
good. Keep going, nice and slow. The first time's the worst, but we're gonna open those hip flexors.
Man.
You're gonna be feeling good all day. Keep going. Give me about 10 more and breathe into it, really feeling your body open.
This is something I've never done in my life, okay?
This is what you have to be doing if you're getting low back pain and hip pain.
This is great, okay. That was it for me. Okay.
Okay, step that right foot back to your plank, belly button to spine.
Yep.
Come forward a little bit and then bring your left foot in between your hands.
You can have a little bit more grace than I do if you can. A little bit more gracefulness.
The first time's the worst.
Yeah.
Pushing back into your right foot.
Like
Go
that.
ahead and pulse. Pulse straight down. The pulse is coming through the hips. You're doing great, Liz.
All right, my hips are pulsing. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we're going to learn more of this really fun exercise. And 15, 16. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail. Don't go anywhere.
Good morning, Vail.
Lion's Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lion's Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to TV8 Good Morning Vail on a Sunday. I didn't realize I was getting such a workout, and I didn't even do that much, but that just shows you how Pilates can really, really help your body. Michelle Levere is here with me, and she's going to show me how to shape up my booty. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you laying on your back.
All right.
We already opened the hip flexors, which is
Right.
really important in order to get into our opposing muscles, which in this case is our booty. Our glutes.
Okay, our booties.
So I'm gonna have you separate your knees so that
Shoulder.
hips, knees, and ankles are in the same alignment.
Oh, perfect.
You're gonna walk those shoulders down out of your ears because we have a tendency to shrug them up. And I'm gonna have you first in one piece, just lift your hips up to a bridge. And I want you to think about your butt muscles and your heels pulling towards each other, creating a force field.
Oh.
And then once you're up there, I want you to go 2 inches higher than you think you can. We're gonna essentially raise the roof with
Raise
that
it.
butt. Right here, we call it a thut, where the thighs and the butt attach.
The part
that
where
line.
it kind of goes blah, 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 blah,
Yep,
blah, blah, blah.
we're working that. I'm gonna have you lower down all the way, tap that mat, and then go right back up. We're just gonna do 5 of these because I wanna get through the whole series, okay?
Okay,
So squeeze
that's
it up
2.
there. Yep. And keep some kind of engagement through the inner thighs. Even though they're not touching, don't let them wobble out, right?
All right.
Good.
All right,
Think about those
that's 5.
abdominals hugging around your spine.
Yeah.
We're going to stay up there. Little pulses up with the butt. Little pulses. Keep the butt reaching to the heels of your feet and the heels reaching to the butt. So you have that engagement.
Yeah,
okay?
and you're thinking about it, and it actually makes so much sense.
Yeah, and you can feel it too. Keep
Yeah,
going.
my
Okay,
butt's
we'll just do 5.
Yeah,
Hold
5.
it there.
That's
Usually
5.
we would do more. We're going to lower halfway down to the mat. Come all the way up at the top. Try and squeeze your knees a little bit together as if you had a ball in there. Yep, and then open them back up. We're going to drop that butt halfway down, lift all the way up, squeeze.
Holy moly.
Perfect. Keep going like that. We got 3 more to make our 5, okay?
Is that 5?
No. 2 more. Let's go.
Ready?
You're almost there.
I feel it. I'm telling you all. Wow.
Last time, okay? Bring it up. Now we're going to stay up there. This is our last thing. We're going to pulse up and together. So it's like 2 parts of a rainbow. Yep. And together. Just a little pulse. Up and in, up and in, up and in. You got 2 more. Up and in. How are your knees, okay?
Yeah.
Beautiful. One more time. Hold it. Now we're going to stay up here. Let those knees come back into alignment. I want you to think about threading your pelvis through your belly button. So really tuck your pelvis towards your belly button and then start to roll down, starting with your upper back and then your middle back, 1 vertebrae at a time, pressing your belly button and using an exhale through your breath to push down in between each
you feel
bone.
every little thing.
Go down through the low back, the rims of your pants, drop your butt heavy. Now we're going to go right back up. So
man!
tuck that pelvis towards your belly button.
All right.
And rolling up. And hold it there. The butt and the heels are still coming in towards each other. And then slowly roll down. And I want you to keep doing this. And remember, we spoke about how you're only as old as your spine. So if you keep your spine super mobile, for instance, with an exercise like this, you'll keep that length, you'll keep that height, that flexibility through your spine where all of our nerves run.
I'll tell you what, I've never even heard of this exercise, so this is amazing. I know a lot of you, if you haven't heard of this, if you are doing this with me, your booty is burning, and I really can feel it.
Squeezing that butt, beautiful.
Wow.
Let's go one more time. Just roll it up there. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top, hold, and then go ahead and just roll it on down.
Yeah, when you get each little vertebrae and you're concentrating, you can feel, like you said, that core, and of course you feel it in the booty glutes.
In the booty and the spine, right? Opening and stretching.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Come on up. I'm going to have you roll up to sitting.
Look at that, everybody.
And let's just end with a little mermaid stretch because it feels so good. So I'm going to have you face the camera. And you can sit Indian style because we're on the mat. Or I'm sorry, cross-legged. Hands by your sides. There you go. And I'm going to have you reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Turn your palm in. And slowly just allow this arm to go out to the side as you stretch over. So you're pushing down a little bit into the mat to open up through here more and really pull the belly button to the spine and open up, breathe into your side ribs, really stretching that side body. We forget about the side body so much and it feels so good.
It really
Use your core to come back up nice and tall. Let's go the other side. Inhale. Exhale, over, breathing, get that elbow straight, lift your chin a little bit, beautiful, smile, good, come right back up. Let's go again, one more time each way, because it feels so nice.
It really does.
And we can add all kinds of twists and turns, but we're just gonna stay basic today, okay? And just breathing, thinking about sinking down into this hip here. Belly button is spine. Breathe into that beautiful
I keep forgetting about my belly button.
And then come
like
on.
my belly's like coming out like this. Okay.
One more time. Over to the right. Breathe, 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 breathe. Beautiful. And then sit up nice and tall. And I want you to imagine a golden string coming from your sits bones, your tail, traveling up your spine and coming up out of your head, pulling you nice and tall.
I'm a puppet.
And there you go.
That was amazing. All right. Come sit with me for a second. Let's chat for a real quick minute because this was incredible. And I really have to say, in all my years, working out has always been, you know, some of us, we have to get that gumption to do it. And then when you do it, then you feel great. But getting yourself motivated at the very beginning is the hardest. Give me a tip on how to motivate ourselves, especially, you know, like, gosh, we do a lot. We work hard. We play hard out here. But to get a personal exercise, even for 30 minutes in the morning, how do you get yourself motivated each day to get up and do it?
Well, I think you just got to start. And a great way to start is to go to a class because that holds you accountable. So like I said, Monday mornings, 10 a.m. at Revolution, I hold a Pilates class, and it's amazing, and we have so much fun. And it's a great way to start your week for the rest of the day because Monday mornings are hard anyway.
Oh, Mondays in general.
Yeah. So just get your booty out the door, get to class with me, and I'll do the rest for you.
And I like that it's at 10 a.m. so not everybody has to try and set an alarm for 7.
Right. I'm not a morning person.
And when you have to do that, you almost don't do the exercise because it's at a weird hour and you don't.
And you're like, oh, I'd rather have a few more hours of sleep.
Or an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's really wonderful. I can't thank you enough for being here with me this morning.
Welcome.
We'll have to bring you back so we can learn some more great exercises to get ourselves healthy, happy, in alignment, and just feeling really great about ourselves. Michelle Levere, everybody, tell us again what your website is so we can all give you a call and then you can get super, super busy.
La Femme Wellness. It's LAFEMME wellness.com. My cell should be on there, but it's 248-686-6516, and you can always contact me that way too.
I can't thank you enough. This is Pilates for a Sunday morning. Great way to start your day, and we're going to always have Michelle come back, and we can learn lots of great things to keep ourselves healthy and happy. Thanks again, Michelle.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail on TV8 after I stretch.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hello, everyone. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I
So even though you work for
Some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals now. Check this out.
studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Spooky and Scott Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. And welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for a Sunday morning right here on Good Morning Vail, TV8. I'm your host, Liz. Thanks to everybody who just worked super hard on all of the great segments that you got to see today. All of our hosts, all of our back of the house people, those guys in the studio are just incredible. I can't tell you how important they are to all of our shows. They go out on the street with us, they come here in the studio with us, and they make us look so good and sound so good, and they just do an amazing job. So kudos to them and everybody else here on TV8. We wish you a wonderful week. Tune in every single day, every single morning, and don't forget about our Spanish programming also. And you can go to tv8vail.com to find out all the information. Have a great week, everybody. I'm Liz for Good Morning Vail on a Sunday. Thanks, Boo Boo.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule.